everybody, my name is Queen Choma and you're on my YouTube channel, the Festive Success Coach channel. And I'm here with you today because I've been reading your emails and I've been seeing that you've been asking me for a lot of advice on academic success and how to achieve a first class degree, how to get through university and everything like that. So I'm here today to give you all these top tips that you have been asking me to give you. Okay, so as many of you know, I started off myself. I'll share my story with you. I went to university and I went to university many years ago. And I started off doing law and communications, right? And I wanted to be a lawyer at the time. But the truth of the matter is I didn't really want to be a lawyer. I was just doing what I felt like my parents thought I should do. And so basically I was studying and I really wanted to achieve success, but for some reason I just didn't really enjoy the course, to be honest. And I didn't even know I didn't enjoy the course. I was just doing the course thinking that I was actually enjoying it. Thinking that I was going to all the classes and all the lectures and thinking, well, if I'm doing all this work, then surely I'm going to get, a 2-1 and obviously progress and become a lawyer. But I didn't know that sometimes God has a different plan and He actually has a plan for your life, so it's better to follow the right path, especially doing things you enjoy as well is really, really important, because this is often what you were probably created to do, things you enjoy. I just thought I should just carry on doing, law and everything like that. And I just wasn't getting the grades I wanted to get, and I just didn't understand. And to be honest, if I look back now, I remember going to the exams sometimes and just writing anything, blah 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 blah, just writing anything and then just walking out early and just leaving, just being like, oh, whatever, I'm off, thinking I was still going to get a good grade. Obviously I was just writing gibberish, so obviously I was not going to get a good grade. I mean, I did get 1-2-1, but that was about it, and I knew my potential. With sociology, for example, I got an A for GCSE, so I knew my potential, and I just felt like I didn't really know what to do. So I remember seeing someone at university one day after having enough of these low class grades I was getting, and I decided, you know what, I need to do something about this. Something has to change today. And so I went to see someone at the university and I told them, and they asked me this question. They said, do you enjoy the course you're doing? And I was just like, no, I'm just doing it because my parents want me to do it, or I want to please my friends and family, make them think I'm doing really well. And then she was just like, okay, so why don't you change your course? And I was just like, no, I can't, because I'm actually in year 2 going on to year 3, and so if I change my course it's going to look really bad, and I just don't want to go through all of that. And she was just like, look, maybe you need to change your course because you obviously don't enjoy what you're doing. And I thought, you know what, maybe I need to change my course. And she asked me what I enjoy doing, and I said, well, I enjoy media studies and I enjoy sociology. And so she was like, well, why don't you do that? And so I found out that there was a course with mass communications, which is like media studies in a way, and then there was sociology. And I changed my campus and changed, it was the same university, but they merged. And I did something about it. I didn't just sit there, I did something about it. I changed my course, and I tell you what, my life changed. Everything changed from that day forwards. And how did it change? Number 1, I got better results. Everything just went up. Boom! It was just like instantly 2-1s, 2-1. It was just like 2-1s, 2-1s, 2-1s. And unfortunately, I did carry over some bad grades with me because I had to change my course, which meant taking over, because it was so similar, I took over some of my grades to change my course. And so I ended up finishing later, but luckily I didn't have to start from the beginning, so I was quite lucky. But the moral of the story is I ended up obviously finishing in university with a very good grade. However, I could have got a better grade if I didn't carry over a couple of those not so good grades from when I was doing law. And so the moral of the story that I'm trying to put across to you is, are you doing the course that you love and dream of doing? Are you doing something that you really want to do? As many of you know, I ended up progressing on to doing my master's eventually. People used to laugh at me before. They used to say to me, if I started university, I would finish before you, because that's how bad it was. People just thought I wasn't going to achieve my degree, and I also wondered whether I would even achieve my degree. And I can't believe that today I have a master's degree, and on top of the master's I have about maybe 20 other certificates, like other qualifications. When I was doing my master's degree in education, I ended up achieving this certificate for basically teaching web-based learning and teaching. So I ended up getting that qualification at MA level. Yeah, woohoo! I've had the wonderful, glorious opportunity to speak at schools and colleges and universities, and even seminars and conferences in the UK and abroad. I actually also became a student ambassador at my university and was able to help all these other students that wanted to get into university and just give them as much advice and mentoring and show them around the university and everything like that. And then I also had the opportunity to present papers at conferences in Bulgaria and Turkey and speak at big conferences, big massive seminars in places like Nigeria. And so, with thousands of people all over, yeah. So basically, I'm here to say that by me changing my course, I changed my life. I got a good degree, but I could have got an even better degree if I had actually focused on doing something that I enjoyed in the first place, from the get-go. And so I'm here to say to you today that, are you actually doing the right course? I'm not saying to you should just go and quit your course and just leave it. I'm not saying that to you. But I'm saying to you, are you doing what you enjoy doing? Do you love your course? Okay? Is it just it's hard, or is it that you absolutely know this is the wrong course? Maybe you're doing psychology and you know that you should be doing art, but you think that art is not good enough. Maybe you think, oh, well, if I do art, I'm not going to be successful. Let me tell you something. It was actually by changing my course that I actually got introduced to YouTube in the first place, because I started doing films. We had a film studies module, which was videography. And so I was able to do video production, and that's how I started doing filming and editing, and that's how I started to think about setting up my own YouTuber channel. And so I'm here to say to you today that I really hope you're doing the right course. I really want you to think about that. And I really want you to speak to an academic advisor about this. I want you to really pinpoint. And if you haven't even started your university degree, I want you to, before you go into uni, think about what you want to do and make sure you choose the right course, because believe me, it will cause you less pain and less suffering if you do the right thing in that sense. The next one I want to talk to you about is how you can be successful in your degree course. If you're already studying right now and you want to know, how can I up the ante? How can I get good grades? How can I leave with a 2-1 or a first class? How can I do this, okay? Number one, you need to be serious, okay? Be serious. Don't mess around. It's either you want it or you do not want it, okay? Do not mess around. Do not play yourself. Do not play me. Do not play anyone else. If you want to be successful, you need to be willing to do what it takes, whatever it takes to be successful, within reason, obviously. You know, I'm talking about with integrity. I'm talking about with good morals, and I'm talking about doing the right things to be successful. Okay, one of the best things you can do is be around people that are successful. There are some people in your uni right now that are getting 80%, okay, 79%. These are the people that you need to be around. I'm sure you have 2 or 3 of them in your lecture, in your classes, and in your seminars, or in your, you know, that people that are in your actual same tutor group. I definitely think that you should be around them. You may think, oh, they seem boring, they seem like geeks, they seem like nerds. Good. It doesn't matter what they seem like. They are valuable people. And even if they were popular or whatever, I mean, it doesn't matter how someone looks. It's just about being around the right people. These people are going places in life, right? You need to be around them to learn from these people so that you can move to the level that they're moving to. Think about it this way. You may have gone to school and you may possibly have been bullied, or you know someone that was a bully, and then maybe years later you see them and they don't even look like they're doing that well. And then maybe you yourself, maybe you're doing really well, or someone else that was bullied is doing extremely well. And so basically life is always changing. So you may look at someone and think, oh, they're just a geek, they're just a nerd. But tomorrow they may be the CEO of an executive company or this big incorporation. So don't ever look down on anybody. The point is that I want to leave you with is that you should learn from people that are doing well in life, because they're going places. Okay, and you're going places, so you definitely want to be around the right people. Another thing you need to do if you want to be successful in university, get that 2-1, get that first class degree, okay, is study people that have had a first class degree. Interview them. Try and find out who has got this first class degree. What did they do to get it? And be willing to do what they did to get that same excellent grade, because it's going to take commitment, it's going to take dedication, it's going to take excellence, okay? Now, another thing I wanted to point out to you is, do not think you can do this on your own. You might think, oh, I know it all, I know exactly what my lecturer wants, I know this, I know that. You cannot risk it. Do not risk doing it all on your own. I really want to encourage you to be around other people. So obviously I mentioned before, being around intelligent people, but also be around your normal peers as well. Get into the university library and study with these amazing people that are in the library, so that your mind can be focused on your work. Sometimes when you study at home, there's a lot of clutter and noise and people distracting you. So sometimes it's good to break away from that, get into an environment where studying is essential. So go into the library. This is what I did. I used to go to the library always, often, frequently, as much as I could go. Not really frequently, more of a lot. I went to the library a lot because I was serious about achieving success in my BA Honours degree program, and also in my my undergraduate program, and also my master's degree program, my postgraduate degree program. So I want you to take that same assertive step, okay? Be serious to achieve success. Another thing you can do if you're really, really serious about getting this first class degree that you want, or this 2-1, is you just need to literally be on your lecturers and your teacher's case. Not teacher, lecturer, okay? You need to be really on their case. Ask them what you can do to improve. Just email them, go and visit them, spend time with them in any way, shape or form. This could be, you know, staying behind after the lecture and speaking to them and just finding out, you know, you need to build relationships with your lecturers, because they're going to be the ones to advise you on how you can be successful and how you can improve your work. Another thing you can do, think about all these free events that are there in your university. There are lots of events that are out there. So it could be, you know, learning how to do your coursework, dissertation courses, or just things that are free, like free seminars, free workshops that you could attend. This is what I did, which I found very, very useful. Then obviously we've got lots of books out there. There are lots of books on how you can be successful. One of the books I really loved is Skills for Success, and it's by Cottrell, 2005, if I'm not mistaken. I should literally bring this and show it to you now, but I definitely want you to get that book if you don't have it, because it can be very valuable for you. Hopefully I'll get a picture of it on the screen so you can see it, but I really, really think this book will be a life-changing book for you, because that book really helps me with my studies. And there's also one called the Study Skills as well. So any books you can find out there, university books on studying, learning how to study and work effectively, books on critical research, books on how to be more critical in your research. Really, really do buy these books, because they're going to really help you. And read them. Read and then implement. Not just read them, not just have them stacked up on a shelf to look intelligent. You're not intelligent until you're actually doing the work, until you're actually implementing things. You don't need to look intelligent, you need to be intelligent. Okay, so another thing I want you to do, if you really want to achieve maximum achievement in university, is do what others will not do. Hire a coach, okay? Why are there coaches out there? There are academic coaches, there are tutors out there. Why are you not paying money to achieve your degree, to do something that's a little bit out of your comfort zone? Hire a coach. You can hire me if you want. Okay, but no, hire a coach, okay? Take it seriously to listen to other people that have been there and done it before you. If there are any seminars out there on how to be successful in your education, pay, seminars where you have to pay. It could be a motivational seminar. It's not even anything to do with academic studies, but just go and pay. The more, I'm telling you, if you invest in yourself financially, you have done something that others will not do. How many people are going to go to a motivational seminar and pay £35 to attend, £45 to attend, £100 to attend? Very few people are going to do this. This is what's going to make you have the edge above the rest. You're going to be a cut above the rest because they're not going to do it. Me, myself, you need to just check out my iPad or check out my mobile phone and see how many programs I've bought on that. You need to know how many courses I've been on, all the seminars I've attended, and then you realise why I'm now, maybe having this business and that business and working for all these organisations and being on television all the time. There's a reason why I'm on television. I'm not just on television for no reason. I'm on TV because I was doing the things that people wouldn't be willing to do. I was reading the books that people thought were boring. I was listening to the audio CDs that people wouldn't ever bother to buy. And so I want you to do the same thing. If you can grasp success, if you can visualize, dream, believe, and think that you can achieve success, then you can achieve success. So you definitely need to have a vision for what you want to achieve in your education. If you want to see yourself in that gown in that first class, I suggest that you get a scrapbook or a book, and you can call it your dream book. And in this book, I want you to put pictures of your graduation. Okay, so finally, one of the things you could do is, this is probably one of the most important things, is you need to see yourself achieving the first class degree. And so you do this by visualizing. You need to learn to visualize success. And one of the ways you can do this is basically by buying a journal, a notebook, it could be a scrapbook, and put pictures of what you want to achieve. So it could be a picture of a girl graduating or a man graduating, looking so victorious and happy with that, with the hat and gown on and everything like that. You definitely need to see yourself successful. So I want you to look at that picture and imagine it being you. Imagine you are the one with that hat and gown on. Imagine you are the one that's so excited and victorious because you've just got your first class degree. You just got the 2-1 that you were dreaming of. Your parents have seen the results and they're like, woohoo, my daughter got a first, yeah. They're like, they're having so much fun. They're really happy. There's champagne, everybody's drinking some champagne because everybody's cheering you on. And this can happen to you, but you have to be able to see it. And I remember when I was trying to, I used this technique for something else, but when I was trying to win a beauty pageant, I used to watch videos of all these winners, and I used to just watch them one by one, and I used to imagine that being me. And so I want you to do the same. And even when I was in university, when I was trying to get my master's degree, what stopped me from going home early, because I wanted to run off and go home early and think, oh, this is boring, let me just go. But the reason why I never went home early is because I had this PowerPoint presentation that I created, and I printed it all out, and one of the things I had there was a graduation picture, and it had master's degree in education, and I think it had like distinction or whatever. You know, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and so every time I wanted to go home, I would literally grab it out of my bag and just look and be like, okay, the reason why I'm here is because I want to get this degree. I want to get this master's degree. I don't want to not get this. So if I run off home and just quickly go because I'm bored, what's going to happen? I may not get this master's degree. So it really helped me, and I obviously got the master's degree. Woohoo! So I want you to put into practice all the things I've said, and above all things, I definitely want you to be careful of distractions. Okay, one of the things I was interviewing some people recently, and I was asking them, what do they feel are their struggles? And one person said that they think that they might be working hard, but maybe not smart enough. Okay, so I want you to think about how you can work smarter, not just harder. You can be working so hard and reading, but are you really working on the right thing? Okay, so make sure you are figuring out how to work smarter, not just how to work harder, because harder doesn't always equal more success, but working smart will definitely equal more success. And so if you need any advice or coaching or mentoring, obviously contact me. I will try and help you in any way I can. And I will definitely, try to advise you in any way I can, because I want to see you successful. But I really just want you to take hold of those steps that I've given to you. And if possible, I will definitely try to organise an event for students that want to achieve academic success. So look out for this, because I really do want to organise this year, because I really want to inspire you to achieve your dreams. So what can you do now? Please share this video. Let your friends and family know about this video. If you have an organisation you need me to speak about academic success and talk about my story of what I've achieved in education and how I can inspire your students to do the same, book me, okay? Visit the website www.queenchairworld.co.uk, and I look forward to hearing from you. I really want you to make this year your year of greater achievement. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless. Bye!